Okay. For anybody that buys the Mr. Christmas Alexa controlled Christmas tree, let me save you some time. We bought this one, and when it came in, all right, it comes in this box, and for $300, you would figure it'd be a bag or some kind of a storage bib or something that it could fit into. Nada. Okay, second of all, the instructions that this thing comes with is absolute garbage. It really doesn't help you out much. Now, I will say that's kind of due to user error. When I first got this thing and unboxed it, I noticed that there were wires that, there's a bottom section, middle section, top section. I assumed that the wires unplugged and the bottom would plug into the middle plug into the top, so on and so forth. Well, I undid the wires, plugged them all up like that, ran them in series. I took this thing up and down, I guarantee you a dozen times, and never could get it to work. I called Mr. Christmas out of Memphis, and you can't get through. Their answer machines are boogered up, and you can't leave a message, so you have to call during business hours. This being the weekend just didn't work out for me. So I was in the process of starting a return with Amazon, and I just happened to be sitting down on the couch and was looking at other Christmas trees that we were probably going to wind up getting. And there was one that Lowe's offered that I noticed they just stacked middle on the bottom, top on the middle, and noticed that I was thinking, well, maybe the wires that I unplugged were the bottom two were supposed to be connected, the middle two were supposed to be connected, and they did the same thing. They just stacked on top, and there is a connection that runs the length of the center pole that each one plugs into, but it does that when you set it up. So there's no actual connections that you have to make other than initially the one wire that's hanging loose plugged to the power supply, and this SOB works. So, but me and my wife spent an hour and a half on the floor last night trying to get this thing to work. I spent 45 minutes with the experts at Amazon trying to figure out how this thing works, and all due to user error, albeit wish the instructions would have made that a little bit more clear. At first, I could only get the bottom row of lights to work. Well, the problem was I had the wrong wire plugged into the power supply. So, for what it's worth, I hope that helps anybody else. This thing, it's a nice tree. I don't know about it for whatever reasons it doesn't like to hook up to Alexa and stay hooked up. So we haven't even decorated this thing yet, but it's a nice tree. I don't know if I'd call it $300 worth of nice tree, but it's a nice tree. So Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and hope this helps.